Eagles Pep Band, and you're watching CITV.
Plymouth Whitemarsh High School has a strong tradition of highly competitive and champion sports teams. Through CITV Sports, you'll witness PW's outstanding student athletes in action. However, there are many more games each week than what CITV is able to cover. So come out to PW, see the games live, and cheer for our teams from the stands. If you are a senior citizen with a gold card, you can even attend all of our regular season home games for free. Good luck to the competitors, and go Colonials!
Hello and welcome to the first round of the 2016 PIAA Class 4A State Girls Volleyball Playoffs. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss. It's Tuesday, November 8th, 2016, Election Day. We're at Upper Dublin High School in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, where the District 3 runner-up Hempfield Black Knights take on your District 1 runner-up Plymouth Whitemarsh Lady Colonials. The Hempfield Black Knights come into this one 12-5, while the Lady Colonials are 25-1, coming off of a disappointing 3-0 loss against Bishop Shanahan in the District 1 championship, while the Black Knights are off a 3-2 loss in the District 3 title match against Red Lion. Hempfield was up 2-0 against Red Lion, but lost the next 3 sets to finish in second place. The head coaches for the Black Knights, Andrew Oley in his 3rd season, while PW has Celie Byler in her 3rd season.
Is between Hempfield High School and Plymouth Whitemarsh High School.
And now, here are your starting lineups.
Now let me announce the starting lineup for visiting Hempfield High School. Number 12, a junior, Riley Shelley. Number 17, a junior, Natalie Wirtz. Number 20, a junior, Lindsay Heisey. Number 25, a junior, Julia Gibbons. Number 18, a senior, Ariane Thompson. Number 3, a junior, Ramsey Mahusky. And a freshman, number 26, Geraldine Lugo. Hempfield is coached by Mr. Andrew Oley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the home team, Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, coached by Ms. Celie Byler. Number 1, Corinne Kayla, a senior. Number 4, a junior, Bridget McTamney. Number 5, a sophomore, Lily Aquaviva. Number 6, a senior, Danielle Ripper. Number 11, a junior, Taylor O'Brien. Number 12, a senior, Olivia Cole. And number 19, a senior, Lauren Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise.
And now we'll stand for the national anthem.
For the playing of our national anthem.
the match is about to go underway. The Black Knights are wearing black, while the Lady Colonials blue shorts and red tops. Hempfield has been to the state championship match in each of the last 6 seasons, while the Lady Colonials may be in the state playoffs for the first time in the 21st century. Hempfield has won the state championship in 2004, 2006, 2010, 2012, and 2013, while finishing runner-up in the state in 2011, 2014, and 2015. In 2010, when Hempfield won the state title, it was a 3-0 win against Upper Marion. On that same day, Hempfield's boys soccer team defeated Central Bucks East for the PIAA boys soccer 3A state title. So Hempfield boys soccer and girls volleyball won the state title the same day in 2010. Plymouth Whitemarsh has not won a state title in a team-only sport since 2010 boys basketball, which defeated Penwood 58-51. That was back on March 27, 2010. As I know, the lineups are going to be looked over. Now these two teams have a matchup in common. They both faced Bishop Shanahan. Hempfield faced Shanahan in Downingtown back on October 12, 2016. It was a 3-0 loss, 19-25, 10-25, and 18-25, while the Lady Colonials lost the District 1 4A championship to Bishop Shanahan here on November 5th, 3-0, 26-24, 25-21, and 25-10. And we're underway as Bridget McTamney serves. There's Lily Aquaviva, puts it over. There was Natalie Verts. And Daniel Whipper gets the dig. There's Aquaviva, puts it down. Point PW. 1-0 Lady Colonials over the Black Knights. The winner of this match will advance to the quarterfinals of states. It will be either against District 11 champ Parkland or District 1 third place Council Rock North. There's the libero Ramsey Mahoski. That was Lindsay Heisey who tried to do it. Kawain Kalala gets blocked. That's a Rayhan Thompson who got the point. And Hempfield draws even at 1-1. So Hempfield is the 2-time defending state runner-up, as Parkland has won each of the last 2 state titles. At the net, there's McTamney. Oh, nicely done, but that will go into the crowd as Aquaviva could not put it in play, and it's 2-1 Hempfield early on in the first set. Hempfield traveled 78 miles to get to Fort Washington, while the Lady Colonials had to go just 9. That's Lindsay Heisey, and just serves it out. So that's a service error for Heisey, point PW, and it's Plymouth Whitemarsh 2, Hempfield 2. We have a substitution. Emily Waltz comes in for Lily Aquaviva. So PW is 25-1, while the Black Knights are 12-5. Did not play as many matches. Thompson gets blocked. That's a push by Shelly Riley. Koala. And that's a double hit. You can't do that. That's her bad. Point Black Knights, Hempfield 3, Plymouth Whitemarsh 2. PW has been really good this year. In the first set, had won it 21 of 26 times. Ripper is denied. Nicely done by Julia Givens on the block, and it's now Hempfield 4, Plymouth Whitemarsh 2. There are 2 Hempfields in the state tournament. This is Hempfield of Landisville, and there's a District 7 Hempfield area of Greensburg. Oh, that was a heavy opportunity for Rippert. And that's O'Brien, and that's the one touch off Mahoski, point PW. Plymouth Whitemarsh is down 4-3, serving down 1. Cassia comes in, Lauren Cassia, for Taylor O'Brien. 2 of them are teammates on the PW girls basketball team. Will be a fun girls basketball team to watch this season. Olivia Carver, the libero, now serving for the Lady Colonials, down 1. Goes over, nicely done by Mahoski. There's Heisey. Waltz is under it. McTamney will give it to to Koala, and that's going to be blocked out of play. Point PW, and we are even at 4. So 4-4. This is Hempfield's first season without a Lancaster-Lebanon League title or a district championship since 2001. Carbo serving. And there's a deflection by Carbo. Point Hempfield. That was Julia Givens with the kill, and it's now Hempfield 5, Plymouth Whitemarsh 4. And we have a substitution for the Black Knights. Black Knights up 5-4 in the first set of the state opening round, and that is a service error on her part. Point Plymouth Whitemarsh. PW 5, Hempfield 5. Samantha Ward will come in for Corinne Koala. PW has not dropped 4 consecutive sets at one point since 2014. PW coming off a 3-0 loss to Bishop Shanahan in District 1 title match. That's a hit into the net. Point PW. PW on top 6-5 in the first set. It's best of 25. You must win by at least 2. And it's a best of 5 match. Thompson. That's not Thompson. That was someone else. Thompson, I think, took a seat. Point Hempfield 6-6. Heron Thompson is also dangerous in the front line, but she took a seat. So Hempfield draws even at 6. This is Hempfield of Landisville against Plymouth Whitemarsh or Plymouth Meeting. Ward is under it. There's McTamney for Cassia. It's blocked. Carbo gets under it. McTamney pushes over, and it's going to go into the net. Nicely done by Bridget McTamney. Point PW 7-6. Plymouth Whitemarsh. Aquaviva will come back in for Waltz. PW's last 4-set losing streak, not match, was October 8th and October 10th. Oh, that's nicely done by Lindsay Heisey. Point Black Knights at 7-7. When PW dropped the 4 straight sets, on October 8th, PW led 2-0 against Hatboro Horsham, but lost to the Hatters 3-2. And then in a 3-1 loss to Upper Dublin on October 10th, lost the first set before winning one. There's Rippert. That was set for the Black Knights, and Rippert's going to go after it. We'll save it. Free ball, Aquaviva. It's 7-7 in the first set. Carbo is under it. Thompson is back on the front line for the Black Knights. Nice push. One touch. Could not be saved by Hempfield. Point PW 8-7. Now again, Hempfield has been to the state final in each of the past 6 seasons. Andrew Oley, the head coach of Hempfield, in his 3rd season. Now Cassia serving. Up 1. That's Natalie Verts. Rippert's under it. Carbo. That was beautifully executed. Here's Heisey. Now Aquaviva. That is an excellent execution for Aquaviva. Point PW. Lady Colonials are now up 9-7 over the Hempfield Black Knights. Only 16 teams are in the state tournament. And there are 4 rounds total. Cassia serves. That's Thompson. She gets denied. Aquaviva is there. McTamney pushes for Aquaviva. Gets the kill. PW is up 10-7 over the 2-time defending state runner-ups. PW was the number 2 seed in the District 1 4A playoffs. Got a first-round bye. Defeated 15 Strathaven in the second round, 3-0. Defeated Upper Marion, the 10 seed, in the quarterfinal, 3-2. Defeated 6 seed Council Rock North in the semi, 3-1, and then lost to Shanahan in the championship, the top seed, 3-0. And that's going to be miscommunication on the front line. Point Hempfield. Scoreboard now says 10-8, so PW up by 2. Hempfield serving down 10-8. Natalie Verts will now do the honors for the serving. Here's Rippert. McTamney is there for O'Brien. Nicely done by Mahosky. Carbo with the dig. And there's Thompson. Nice push by Heisey. Free ball by Ward. Here comes Thompson. Ripper gets under it. There's Thompson. That was weak, but still in play. And there is a deflection off Ward. Point Hempfield. It's now 10-9 PW. Hempfield now down 1. Hempfield this season lost 3 times to Lancaster Lebanon's Section 1 rival Warwick by 3-1. But Hempfield defeated Warwick on November 3rd in the District 3 semifinal 3-2. Nicely done for Lily Aquaviva on the kill. Point PW. 11-9 Lady Colonials. Koala will come in, and now is Ward. PW the last 5 seasons, from 2011 to 2015, played in a total of 4 playoff matches. This is already the 5th playoff match this season. That is out. Point Lady Colonials. The Lady Colonials have a 12-9 lead in the first set. And the PW wins a set and may be the first set victory in states this century. McTamney on the serve. Mahosky gets 2 hands. Heisey. Free ball, Ripper, no violation. There's Ripper. McTamney for Koala. And it's going to be PW point, it looks like, on the double hit. PW should now be up 13-9. And now the scoreboard has fixed. The scoreboard had 12. So 13-9 PW. Nice push for Natalie Verts. Point Hempfield. 13-10 Lady Colonials. Hempfield serving down 3. This was also the first season Hempfield failed to win a league title since 2008 in the Lancaster Lebanon League. There's Aquaviva, and that's into the net by Ripper. Now 13-11, 2 straight points for the Black Knights. Hempfield now serving. Lindsay Heisey serving again. There's Aquaviva, and she can't get anything on it, and it's a 3-0 rally for the Black Knights. It's now 13-12 PW. Hempfield now serving down 1. Nice push for O'Brien. That's going to go down. Point PW. PW on top, 14-12 in the first set. Plymouth Whitemarsh do not have school on this November 8th, so for those who are 18 and over, hope you have voted. Every vote counts for elections. Emily Waltz serving. Ramsey Mahosky got it. Harbo with it. Now Kolala, that's going to go over. Mahosky with the loose change. And that's an oh-no. Double hit. Point Hempfield now 14-13 Lady Colonials over the Black Knights in the first set. The Black Knights serving down 1, and now Mahosky, the libero, serving. Low serve. Ripper. And that's going to be into the net, and Hempfield draws even at 14. It's 14-14. Hempfield ties it up. Now here's Koala. Puts it over. Nicely done by Verts. There's McTamney. Carbo with the push. Here comes Koala. And Hempfield has its first lead in a few points. 15-14 Black Knights over the Lady Colonials. Again, Hempfield, District 3 runner-up. PW District 1 runner-up. Waltz. There's McTamney. Ripper. One touch. Beautifully executed by Danielle Ripper to get it off Mahosky's palms. It's now 15-15. PW serving even at 15. Here's Olivia Carbo, the libero. In the last match in the first set, that was the district championship against Bishop Shanahan, she was wearing a regular jersey as well because of a lineup malfunction. Ripper. There's Mahosky. That's Kathia. Finishing the touch. Point PW. PW back on top. 16-15 the first set. Again, this is the PIAA Quadruple A opening round of the State Girls Volleyball Playoffs. Olivia Carbo serving up 1. That one goes over. It was short. There's Carbo. And that's a 2-hitter. Hempfield has tied it up at 16 apiece. And we have another substitution as Julia Givens takes a seat. So Hempfield and PW knotted up at 16 in the first set. Carbo is there with the dig. Kolala. There's Riley. Ripper. Riley's under it. And that is beautifully executed by the Black Knights. Point Hempfield, 17-16. Hempfield. And Hempfield is 12-5.
Let's pick it up a notch, ladies.
Has won a district free title 10 times, a league championship 15. As that is a service error. Point PW at 17-17. Ward's going to come back in for Kalala. Now here's Ward. Here comes Wiley. Carver with the dig. Ripper puts it down with the kill. Point PW, 18-17 Lady Colonials. As Ward will serve again. In the District 3 playoffs, there were only 16 teams. Hempfield was the 6th seed and got to the final and lost to Red Lion 3-2. That was missed by Thompson, but we're able to free it over to Black Knights. There was a push by Ripper. Now here's Riley. Waltz is under it. Now Ripper. Multiple hits. Point Hempfield, it's 18-18 in the first set. Hempfield in black, PW in red. Hempfield in the opening round of the District 3 playoffs defeated Cumberland Valley 3-1. Then in the quarters, 3-2 win against Central York. Semis, 3-2 win against Warwick. And then lost 3-2 against Red Lion. That's blocked out of play. And PW will get the point. 19-18 Lady Colonials. Aquaviva comes back in, and out is Emily Waltz. Ripper with the serve. Up 1 for the Lady Colonials. Heisey puts it over. Here's Carbo to Ripper. They're going to have to free it over. Pushed over by the Black Knights. Cassia. That one was denied. Put over. McTamney gets it done. Point PW. 20-18 PW. PW can get 5 more points before Hempfield gets 7. The Lady Colonials will take the first set. This is a very great season so far for Plymouth Whitemarsh. As Ripper serves. That's Heisey. Put up in the air. McTamney sets it for Aquaviva. Cassia puts it down. Point Plymouth Whitemarsh. 21-18 Lady Colonials. Andrew Rowley might start thinking about calling timeout. PW up 3. Pushed over. Nicely done by the Hempfield front line. That may have been Natalie Verts. Point Hempfield. 21-19 PW. Rayhan Thompson comes back in on the front line. So the Black Knights serving down 2. Carbo gets under it. McTamney. That's going to go over. McTamney gets it back. Carbo will push it. Free ball, Ward. That's for Heisey. Ward gets under that one. McTamney pushed down. Nicely done by the Hempfield Black Knights front line. Point Hempfield, 21-20 PW. Hempfield now serving down 1. So in the last 2 state championships, Hempfield lost to Parkland last year, 3-2, had a 2-0 lead, and in 2014 lost to Parkland 3-1. Ripper kick it under it, and we're even at 21. Few moments removed from 21-18 PW. The Black Knights draw even, and Silly Byler will use her first timeout. Timeout PW. It's Hempfield 21, PW 21 in the first set. So there were 16 teams in the District in the state playoffs. And there are 8 matches in progress on November 8th. Top District 1 champ Bishop Shanahan taking on District 11 runner-up Liberty. District 12 champion Archbishop Carroll is taking on District 1 4th place Downingtown West. PW is here against Hempfield. District 11 champ Parkland taking on District 1 3rd place Council Rock North. Then the bottom half of the bracket, District 3 champ Red Lions taking on District 1 5th place Garnet Valley. District 8 champ Taylor Alderdice taking on District 7 runner-up Baldwin. District 6 champ State College against District 7 3rd place Hempfield area of Greensburg. And District 7 champ Seneca Valley taking on District 3 3rd place Exeter. And that is into the net. Point PW 22-21 Lady Colonials over the Black Knights. So we have some stiff competition throughout the bracket. We'll have a substitution, as it looks like Mahoski de Rivera is back in for the Black Knights. Cassia serving up a point. We'll get it over. Thompson is there. And that's a violation against Lady Colonials. It's 22-22. We're neck and neck here in the opening set. Again, Hempfield has been in the state final 6 years in a row. The last time Hempfield did not make the state championship was in 2009. Lost in the state semis to Allentown Central Catholic. Nicely done, put down by Taylor O'Brien. Point PW 23-22. In the last 3 matches PW has played, the first set had been decided 26-24. PW had won only 1 of the last 3 first sets. And that one is put into the net, and we're at set point number 1 for the Lady Colonials. PW just needs this 1 point to go up 1-0 against Hempfield. McTaney on the serve, almost an ace, but nicely done by Mahoski. There's a push, there's Ripper. And that's a double hit. Point Hempfield, and Hempfield staves off going down for this point. 24-23 PW, set point number 2 coming up. Hempfield serving down the point. There's Aquaviva. That's going to go to the side. PW wins set number 1, 25-23. And that may be PW's first set win in a state playoff of volleyball in the 21st century. So the first set was 25-23 PW. That's PW's first set win since the 3-1 District 1 semifinal victory against District 1 6-seed Council Rock North back on November 3rd. So PW is not going to lose 4 straight sets, and that number is going to be safe. October 8th and 10th, 4 straight set losses. It's going to stay still for at least another match. So PW is up 1-0 over Hempfield, the 2-time defending state runners-up, and this could be a different year. And then I'd like to mention to you that uniform 29 for Hempfield, I don't believe we've seen her yet. Allie Bish missed the first month of the season due to an injury. So PW is up 1-0 entering the second set. Once again on 2011 Plymouth Whitemarsh alumnus Scott Sato, David Weiss. And back when I was at Plymouth Whitemarsh, the furthest we have gotten into the volleyball playoff was the District 1 quarterfinal back in 2010 as the 11th seed against 3rd seed in Mount St. Joseph. And if PW would have won that match, that would have been a state berth. But Plymouth Whitemarsh lost to Mount St. Joseph 3-0. And PW in 2015 was eliminated by Mount St. Joseph, the 14th seed, as the 19th seed in the District 1 3A playoffs. 3-0 back on October 27, 2015. So we are excited to announce Colonial players are putting on a play November 10th through 12th called Altercations. It is written by a Plymouth Whitemarsh current student and Colonial player, Cole Walver. He wrote it during his sophomore year, and now we're pleased to have it take action as a junior. Altercations centers around 16-year-old boy Thomas Pendleton, who is diagnosed with the rare identity disorder, a psychological disorder that produces multiple personalities that substitute daily human functions or dependencies. That is taking place November 10th through 12th at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. And we already got a preview of it on November 7th, and It's a great show. Should come out to watch altercations November 10th through 12th at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, all in the evening. November 12th, PW Volleyball hoping to play either Parkland or Council Rock North in the second round, which would be the quarterfinals of state. So Plymouth Whitemarsh won the first set, 25-23, as Hempfield has to come back. Not used to doing this in the state tournament. Now Hempfield serves the first point that's into the net. Here's O'Brien. There's Mahosky. That's a double on Hempfield. Point Plymouth Whitemarsh. Lady Colonials with a 1-0 lead in the second set. Aquaviva goes out for Waltz. Now Emily Waltz now serving. There's a pushover. That goes over the net. PW resets. Here's Ripper. Blocked out of play. Point PW 2-0. Lady Colonials over the District 3 runner-ups Hempfield. Again, PW was the District 1 second seed and District 1 runner-up, while Hempfield was the District 3 sixth seed and the District 3 runner-up. Thompson is blocked by Taylor O'Brien. PW is up 3-0 in the second set and is up 1-9. Many people thought PW would go down in the District 1 quarterfinals against Downingtown East or Upper Merion, but that did not happen. There's Waltz under it. Ripper. There's Mahosky. Heisey is blocked. And Hempfield still with it. And that's out. 4-0 Plymouth Whitemarsh. And Andrew Oley still sitting on the bench. He's talking to his assistants. Hempfield's not going to use a timeout here. That is a big surprise. Waltz serving up 4-0. Mahosky is under it. Thompson. And there's Hempfield's first point. And again, that was not Thompson. I keep getting the front line confused. Thompson comes back in. Point Hempfield 4-1. Jump serve. Carbo's under it. Here's Daniel Ripper. Nicely saved by the Black Knights. That goes over. There's Ripper. Ripper will get it from McTamney. And the ground official noticed there were multiple hits. Point PW, 5-1 Lady Colonials over the Black Knights. Cassia comes in for O'Brien. PW in red, Hempfield in black. Carbo to Libero now serving. Liberos cannot spike, and Hempfield fans still want a timeout. Carbo served that one. McTanney's under it. Here's Carbo. Kalala will free it over. Mahosky. Here's Verts. Surprisingly not a double hit by Cassia. And there was miscommunication on the front line for Hempfield. That did go over, though. Ripper. And multiple hits there. Point PW, 6-1. Andrew Rowley still not calling timeout for Hempfield. That's a quite precarious move. PW 6, Hempfield 1 in the second set. PW up 1-9. Carbo serving Mahosky. And that's an ace in the hole for Olivia Carbo. 7-1 PW, and now Andrew Oley will call timeout. It's about time. PW cruising in the second set, 7-1 over Hempfield. Won the first set, 25-23. So again, Hempfield in the state first round for at least the 7th year in a row, which would be the 8th plus tournament in a row. Hempfield failed to win a league title for the first time since 2008 and failed to win a league or district title for the first time since 2001. Again, Hempfield is 12-5, PW 25-1. Nice serve by Carbo. Thompson. Kalala got under it. Here's Ripper with the push. Free ball, Ripper. And McTamney can't get up to it. Point, Hempfield. It's 7-2 PW. Hempfield will now serve down 5. Each team has used a timeout so far in this match. Again, it's first to 25 at each set, and it's best 3 out of 5. Here's Carbo. And McTamney cannot handle it. Point, Hempfield. It's a 2-0 run for the Black Knights. Now doing the honors as a server is Natalie Verts. Carbo is under it. McTamney. And that is a weak push by Ripper. It's 7-4, 3 unanswered for the Black Knights. Andrew Oling obviously told the Black Knights something that is inspirational. There's Ripper. There's Koala. And that's out. It's a 4-0 run for the Black Knights. It's now 7-5 PW. Here comes Hempfield. Down 2 in the second set. Waltz gets under it. Cassia puts it down, but Verse is there. Here's a push. Here's Rippert. Here's Rippert again. No double hit. Free ball, Mahosky. Carbo. Cassia will put it down, but Verse was under it. Blocked to the net. Point, PW. That ends the 4-0 run by the Black Knights. It's now 8-5 Lady Colonials over the Black Knights. Entertaining match so far here at Upper Dublin. PW traveled just 9 miles here. Hempfield, 78. Hempfield is in Landisville, PA, in the Lancaster area. And that is blocked down by Cassia, using her 6-foot free frame to her advantage, and it's now 9-5 PW. PW back on top by 4. Ward serving. Mahosky just got her fingertips on it. And beautifully done by the Black Knights. Point, Hempfield. It's now 9-6. Again, the winner of this opening round action will take on either District 1 third place Council Rock North or District 11 champion Parkland, the 2-time state champion, defending state champ, that is. And that is a service error for Heisey. It's 10-6. As that's point PW. PW serving up 4 as Rippert will serve and Waltz takes a seat. Front line for PW, Aquaviva, McTamney, and Cassia. Thompson is denied, point PW. Multiple hits. It's now 11-6 Lady Colonials. This is a totally different Hempfield team than the past 6 seasons. Rippert serves it over. Blocked by Cassia again! 12-6 Plymouth Whitemarsh. Andrew Oley's squad doesn't have an answer for her. As Rippert will serve again. Again, PW was the Suburban 1 Continental champion at 18-0. Finished the regular season 22-0. Blocked by Cassia and Aquaviva. This is just becoming a field day for Lauren Cassia. But it went out of play. But again, that just shows you the front line for PW is strong. It's 12-7. PW is up by 5. Cassia puts it down. Hempfield is with it. There's Riley. And it's good for her. Point, Hempfield. 12-8 PW. Black Knights serving down 4. PW won the first set. 25-23. Ward gets under it. Now here's Aquaviva. She'll get the kill. Lily Aquaviva, the underclassman, takes advantage of the opening. Point PW 13-8 Lady Colonials. Cassia will serve up 5. It's the Hempfield Black Knights and the Plymouth Whitemarsh Lady Colonials. As a reminder, this is the first round of the PIAA 4A 2016 State Girls Volleyball Tournament. Cassia serving up 5. Riley to Cassia. And nicely done by the front line for Hempfield. Point Black Knights, 13-9 Plymouth Whitemarsh. It's down 4 time for Hempfield. Hempfield serving down 4. Ward keeps it in. There's Aquaviva. Just out. Point, Hempfield. It's now 13-10 Lady Colonials. PW up 3 though in the second set and up 1-0. Rippert is there, and that's an ace for the Black Knights. Here come Hempfield. 13-11 now, PW. Hempfield serving down 2. Riley put down by O'Brien. Point, PW. 14-11 Plymouth Whitemarsh in the second set. Now, Hempfield and PW have faced each other before. It was back on October 9th, 2010, and Rally at the Valley tournament at Cumberland Valley. Hempfield won 1-0 and 2-0 pool play matches. Deflection there. PW able to save. Read over on the pummel by Aquaviva. Riley. And it's a violation against Plymouth Whitemarsh. Hempfield gets the point. It's now Plymouth Whitemarsh 14, Hempfield 12. Again, there are 2 Hempfields in the state tournament. This is Hempfield east of Landisville, and Hempfield west is Hempfield area in Greensburg. Nicely done by Lily Aquaviva on the kill. Point, PW, 15-12 Lady Colonials. Again, this is PW's first state playoff in a sport other than boys basketball in at least 10 school years. In the last 10 school years, PW boys basketball have been to the state semifinals 4 times. Front line does it there for the Black Knights. Point Hempfield, 15-13 PW up 2, but Hempfield will serve down 2. Megan Chris serving. Rippert pushes over. Doesn't find an opening. There's Carbo. Rippert pummels it. That was Heisey. Heisey gets it back. And it is just out. Point PW, 16-13. Every time Hempfield tries to get back by 1, PW answers the call. O'Brien is out, and Cassia back in on the front line with Rippert and Koala. Carbo to Libero serving up free for the Lady Colonials. That was pushed over by the Black Knights, and the officials will award the point for Hempfield. It's 16-14 PW. Hempfield serving down 2. Once again, I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss from Upper Dublin High School in Fort Washington, November 8th, 2016. It's Election Day. Carbo is under. Cassia will try her luck. No luck there. It pushed over Rippert, and that will go out of play, and it's 16-15 PW. Hempfield draws within 1. It was 7-1 at one point this set in favor of PW. Again, PW is up 1-0 over a perennial powerhouse in Hempfield. Koala serves it over. Aquaviva, that was Waltz there. Now Aquaviva, Carbo. Mahosky with the save. Free ball. Heisey. Rippert. Nasty kill. Point PW. 17-15 Lady Colonials. Over to Black Knights. Again, this match was delayed by 40 to 45 minutes because in the PIAA 3A opening round here at Upper Dublin, West York defeated District 1 3A champ Gwen and Mercy 3-2. McTanney's under it, but we'll get it out of play. Point Hempfield. 17-16 PW. Hempfield serving down 1. Heisey serving. Ripper gets the kill. Point PW. 18-16 Lady Colonials over the Black Knights. Aquaviva will check in for Waltz. Oh boy. PW coming with an answer every time. Rippert with the jump serve. Carbo with the dig. Rippert calls for the ball and gets it over. Rippert is always vocal. And Rippert's not going to get to that one. Point Hempfield. It's 18-17 PW as the Black Knights will serve down the point. Again, Hempfield in the District 3 Championship blew a 2-0 lead and lost 3-2 to Red Lion. In fact, in the first two sets, Hempfield won 25-11 and 25-18. And then had trouble getting match point at any time. 18-17 PW here, and Aqua Viva is short on it, and we're deadlocked at 18 in the second set. PW is up 1-0 after a 25-23 first set win. Mahoski serving. Carbo is there. Cassia puts it down. PW back on top, 19-18. Again, PW started the set up 7-1. Cassia, 6'3". Her dad is close to 7 feet in height. Usually shows up at all the matches. A big supporter for PW volleyball. Oh, that's at the net. 2 hits. PW is up 20-18. PW just 5 points away from going up 2-0, and it's been quite a few matches since PW has swept an opponent. Pushed over. McTamney to O'Brien. That's the throw down for her. Point PW, 21-18. Lady Colonials over the Black Knight. PW in 2016 has won the second set 22 of 26 times. Nicely done by Plymouth Whitemarsh on that serve. It's 22-18 now, PW, and Andrew Oley's going to talk it over to his Black Knights. Timeout, Hempfield, 22-18 Plymouth Whitemarsh over Hempfield in the second set. PW up 1-0. So PW off the 3-0 loss in the District 1 Championship against Bishop Shanahan. PW looking very strong so far, and Bishop Shanahan is scheduled to tip off here at Upper Dublin in a PIAA 4A opening round match against District 11 runner-up Bethlehem Liberty. PW and Bishop Shanahan could potentially face each other in the state semifinals on November 15th. That would be interesting. Cassia serving up 4. And that's a kill for the Black Knights. No! No! That one was in the back row, but PW will take advantage of any call. Point PW. 23-18 Lady Colonials. That one did look in, but PW gets the point. McTamney to O'Brien will get that one out. It's now Plymouth Whitemarsh 23, Hempfield 19 in the second set. Carbo comes back in for Cassia. So the Lady Colonials just need 2 more points to go up 2-0. Rippert is under it. Here's Carbo. Nicely done by the Black Knights. Pushed over. Never say die on that play. But Lady Colonials can't get up to that one. Point Hempfield 23-20 PW. The rally continues for the Black Knights. Again, the Black Knights entered this match 12-5. Had lost 6 games overall, but the Lancaster-Lebanon semifinal loss against Warwick does not count. Killed for Aqua Viva, and we're on set point for the Lady Colonials. 24-20 PW. PW hasn't been up 2-0 since October 27th in a District 1 second round match against Strathaven. PW won that match 3-0. PW on set point. Here's Aqua Viva, pushes, and it goes down! 25-20 PW. PW is up on Hempfield 2-9 and are just 25 points away from going to the quarterfinal. So PW up 2-0 after the 25-20 victory. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss. Third set coming up on CITV after this. Welcome back to the opening round of 2016 PIAA Class Quadruple A State Girls Volleyball Playoffs on CITV. Once again, I'm Scott Sable, David Weiss. We're about to enter the third set, and PW is leading 2-0 after 25-23 and 25-20 victories against the Black Knights. Again, Hempfield has been in the state championship match 6 years in a row, and the Black Knights are in danger of not going to the state final for the first time since 2009. PW is up 2-0, and Hempfield, the District 3 runner-up. PW, the District 1 runner-up. Carbo will come in for Cassia. PW just 25 points away from perhaps its first volleyball state playoff victory in the 21st century. The last time before this season PW had won a Suburban 1 title was in 1999 when Dave Stewart was the head coach, and I believe his Lady Colonials were undefeated in the regular season as well. So that's a nice piece of history there. McTamney is there. Carbo gets under it for Kolala. Puts it over Mahoski with the dig. And that is it. Point, Hempfield, 1-0 Black Knights. Black Knights have to win this game and then a fourth game, the fourth of fifth set. Again, PW, a 2-0 league for the first time since October 27th. The last 3 matches had at least 4 sets, or 3 sets. And that is a kill for the Lady Colonials. It's 1-all, PW serving, tied 1-1. Aquaviva out. Waltz will come in for the serve. PW had 5 sets against Upper Merion in the district quarterfinal, 3-2 win there. 4 sets, 3-1 win against Council Rock North in the semifinal, then lost 3-0 in the District 1 title match against Bishop Shanahan. O'Brien is there, but can't pick up the loose change. Point Hempfield. 2-1 Black Knights over the Lady Colonials early on in the third set. PW up 2-0 over perennial powerhouse, nonetheless. Libero Mahoski with the serve. Here's Waltz. Rippert puts it down. Kill for Danielle Rippert. Point PW. 2-2 in the third set. Cassia comes in for O'Brien. Here's Olivia Carbo with the serve. Jump serve. Doug with it. Liley. One touch by McTabney. Point Hempfield. 3-2 Black Knights over the Lady Colonials in the third set. When PW defeated Upper Merion in the District 1 quarterfinals, not only did the Lady Colonials punch their ticket to the District 1 semifinal and the state tournament, the Lady Colonials defeated the Lady Vikings after losing the previous 20 matches against Upper Merion and past history. Point PW, 3-3. Upper Merion used to be a Suburban 1 American rival before moving to the Pioneer Athletic Conference this year. That's why PW was 0-20 entering the District 1 quarterfinal against Upper Merion before finally getting past the Vikings. So 3-3 here. Carbo is under it. There's McTamney. Ripper pushes. Push for Wiley. Beautifully executed, but PW is under it. Free ball over by, looked like Waltz. Carbo gets it. Here's Ripper. That was Heisey. Pushed over by Verts. Ripper. No deflection. Point Hempfield. 4-3 Black Knights over the Lady Colonials in the third set. Again, the winner of this match takes on either District 1 third place Council Rock North or District 11 champion and 2-time defending state champ Parkland on November 12th. Again, Parkland would be a tough task. Verts to Heisey. That is out. Heading error gives PW the point. It's 4-4. PW in red, Hempfield in black. Lady Colonials will need just 21 points before the Black Knights, and this match will be history. Mahoski is there. And PW gets under it thanks to Rippert. Pushed by Aquaviva. Deflection is secured. Carbo. Aquaviva is out. Point Hempfield as that one goes into the seats. 5-4 Hempfield over the Lady Colonials in the third set. PW is up 2-0 after 25-23 and 25-20 wins against the Black Knights. Again, Hempfield in danger of missing the state second round for the first time in quite a while. Had been in the state championship match the last 6 seasons. Blocked by Cassia, saves it nicely. And that's out. Point PW, 5-5 in the third set. And Andrew Oley's squad will swap players. Cassia comes out. O'Brien's back in for the Lady Colonials. That was actually Carbo as Cassia serving, sorry. Freed over. Now. Thompson is deflected. Ripper put it over. Thompson again. Has too much oomph. Andrew Oley's looking for a deflection but won't get the call. Point Plymouth Whitemarsh 6-5 Lady Colonials. Cassia serving up 1 point for PW. Mahosky saves it. There's Heisey. Point Hempfield on that kill. 6-6 in the third set. Vert serving. Mahosky gets under it. And there's a violation against the Black Knights. Point PW. It's 7-6 Lady Colonials in the third set. Kalala will come back in for Ward. PW lost just one match so far this year. That was a 3-0 sweep by Bishop Shanahan. The Lady Colonials were swept 5 times in 2015. That's a major improvement. And Ripper could not get both hands with it. And that's point Hempfield, and we're even at 7 apiece in the third set. Once again, on 2011 Plymouth Whitemarsh alumnus Scott Sarah David Weiss. This is the opening round of the 2016 PIAA 4A State Girls Volleyball Playoffs. Mahosky's under it. Riley puts it down. No, Shelly Riley takes care of it. It's 8-7 Hempfield now. Hempfield must win this set to force a game 4 and must win game 4 to force a decisive 5th. Thompson put it down. Point Hempfield and the Black Knights have their first 2-point lead in this set. And the Black Knights lost the last set 25-20 after being down 7-1 to begin it. Carbo is under it. McTamney for Aquaviva. That's Heisey. Blocked the net. Point PW. That was O'Brien and Aquaviva. PW serving down the point, 9-8 Hempfield. Waltz will come in for Aquaviva. Again, PW did not have school on this election day, as many of us voted for either Hillary Clinton, the Democrat, or Donald Trump, the Republican, for president. That is an entertaining vote, for sure. Carbo is under it. Koala puts it down, but doesn't fall. Thompson. And there's Danielle Ripper. Finds an opening. And PW gets the point anyway, as there was a violation against the Black Knights. It's 9-9. PW able to get the equalizer. It's 9 for PW and 9 for Hempfield. The schools are separated by about 72 miles. Hempfield and PW. Thompson with the one-touch off McTamney. Point Hempfield. It's now 10-9 Black Knights in the third set. Nicely done by Rayon Thompson. She is dangerous on the front line. Mahosky serving. McTamney will give it to Ripper. Off a deflection. Point PW. It's 10-10 in the third set. Cassia in for O'Brien. Cassia will join Ripper and Craig Kowala on the front line. Also on for the Lady Colonials from McTamney, Waltz now serving Libero. Carbo, it's an ace for her. Point PW, 11-10. Looked like Lindsay Heisey took a tumble, but is okay. Carbo after the ace, serving up 1. Nicely dug by Waltz. Here's Rippert. McTaney to Rippert. That's too many hits. Point Hempfield. It's 11-11 in the third set. Again, the winner will face either District 11 champ Parkland or District 1 third place Council Out North. PW had already defeated Council Out North in district playoff action. Kolala. There's Mahaski. Riley. Carbo saves it. Free ball for Waltz. Riley. Carbo calls and gets it. Rippert. Mahaski. That's gonna still be at play. A long volley. Cassia with the throwdown. Point Plymouth Whitemarsh. Lady Colonials back on top. 12-11 in the third set. Again, PW won set 1 25-23 and set 2 25-20. PW hooligans not in full force. There are a few PW fans in red in the stands. Samantha Ward serving up a point. Daniel Rippert. Ramsey Mahaski. Free ball for Riley. McTaney for Cassia. Mahaski is there. Riley. And Rippert's going to put that one out of play. Point Hempfield. 12-12. Again, Hempfield is of Landisville, Pennsylvania, in the Lancaster area. PW of Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. Hempfield had to travel 78 miles to Fort Washington to play the Lady Colonials. Rippert. Now here's Rippert. We'll have to free it over. And that's just in. Point Hempfield, 13-12 Black Knights. Andrew Oley giving instructions to Shelley Riley. Oley has done a great job at Hempfield now in his third season. Not bad when you're taking your team to state final 2 years in a row in your first 2 years. But he's still looking for that elusive first state title as head coach. Too many hits, point Hempfield. The Black Knights are up 14-12, but are down 2-0 against the Lady Colonials. If Hempfield loses this match, it will be the end of a 6-year run in the state championship match. Heisey, it is out. Officials agree. Point PW, it's 14-13, Hempfield. PW serving down a point, but are up. But the Lady Colonials are up 2-0. Nice serve by Rippert. There's Rippert getting under it. And you can't do that. 2 hits. 15-13 Hempfield, the District 3 runner-up in the third set. And the double substitution now for the Black Knights. Aquaviva with the push. Heisey gets it done. Point Hempfield, 16-13 Black Knights. Maybe Hempfield isn't done yet in this match. But Hempfield is down 2-0. First round of the state playoffs. Carbo is there. Aquaviva can't put it down. Freed over by Wiley. Aquaviva with the kill. Really Aquaviva, the underclassman, with the point. PW now down 16-14 in the third set. And PW has not won a District 1 championship since 1984, but who knows? Maybe we could be witnessing a potential state champion run right in front of our eyes. The state championship match is November 19th at Richland High School in Johnstown. Pushed. Cassia is there. That one was borderline. Deflection as Aquaviva couldn't get the point. Rippert with the dig. It goes over. Multiple players went after it. Play on, say the officials. Ripper puts it down. Heisey is blocked out of play by the Lady Colonials, so we'll go to Hempfield. Hempfield's up 17-14 in the third set. There haven't been too many timeouts in this match. Silly Byler may have used just one or two in this match. O'Brien puts it over, but Mahosky was there. Free ball for Heisey. Aquaviva with the push. Can't find the opening. That was poor communication on the part of the Black Knights. Point PW. PW is down 17-15 in the third set. Cohen Kalala checks in for Samantha Ward. The worst PW could finish this season is 2 losses in terms of matches. Kalala puts it over. She was out of the bounds anyway. Hempfield will take the point. 18-15 Black Knights over the Lady Colonials. Hempfield is down 2-0. Carbo gets under it. Aquaviva, one touch with both hands. Point PW. It's now Hempfield 18, PW 16 in the third set. Right now, Bishop Shanahan was supposed to take on Bethlehem Liberty, but that match is going to be at least an hour delayed from its original start time. One touch on the ace, point PW, and PW draws within 1. It's 18-17, Hempfield. PW down 1, just needs 8 points before Hempfield can get 7. And that's on the line, another ace for Waltz. PW draws even at 18. And even though Hempfield had a 12-5 season and got District 3 runner-up, this Hempfield team is always dangerous. 5-time state champ, 3-time state runner-up. Waltz serving, knotted at 18 apiece in this third set. Off a deflection, Carbo gets both hands. Ripper is into the net. Point Hempfield, 19-18 Black Knights over the Lady Colonials in the third set, but the PW is up 2-0, 25-23 and 25-20. Hempfield serving up a point. That's Mahosky with the jump serve. O'Brien, one touch by Mahosky. Point PW, 19-19. Cassia in back for O'Brien. It will be an entertaining girls basketball season for Taylor O'Brien and Lauren Cassia, but there's still plenty of volleyball left this season. Cassia on the serve. That was Carbo on the serve. Cassia on the front line. And there is a double hit for the Lady Colonials. Back and forth we go. Point Hempfield, 20-19 Black Knights. Ripper is there. Carbo put it down. And McTamney couldn't handle it. Point Hempfield, 21-19 Black Knights. Silly Byler uses a timeout. So timeout Lady Colonials, 21-19 Hempfield in the third set, but BW is up 2-0. So again, this is just the second real time PW has faced Hempfield, as the two teams faced off at Raleigh in the Valley tournament in Cumberland Valley back on October 9, 2010. PW dropped 1-0 and 2-0 blue play matches. But the last time a District 1 team got to the state final was 2010. That was Upper Marion. Tony Funston could not hoist the gold medal or trophy. And believe it or not, Tony Funston's Upper Marion Vikings in 2010 defeated Hempfield 2-1 in a pool play match in quarterfinals. Back then, the state quarterfinals had been pool play. Blocked by the front line of Hempfield. Point Black Knights, 22-19 Hempfield. Black Knights, 3 more points before PW can get 6, will force a fourth set. PW had not dropped the third set when leading 2-0 this season. Riley. PW's not there. Point Hempfield. 23-19 Black Knight. PW in set number 3 this season had won 24 of 26 of those set 3s. And now the Hempfield fans chanting as Silly Bible will use another timeout. So 23-19 Hempfield. PW is up 2 sets to none. PW had dropped only 12 sets in the whole season up to this point. Hempfield had dropped at least 15. So again, I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss. It's Election Day 2016. It's the 2-time defending state runner-up Hempfield Black Knights against the Plymouth Whitemarsh Lady Colonials. The Lady Colonials District 1 runner-up, Hempfield District 3 runner-up. PW down 4 in this set, but up 2-0. And miscommunication there. Point PW 23-20 Hempfield. PW now got to try for a side out. Samantha Ward. Got to be wary of her when she's serving. Cohen Kalala takes a seat. Ward serves. Wiley is out. 2-0 run for the Lady Colonials. PW pulls within 2. Again, it's best of 5. You must win 3 of those sets, and you must get to 25 before the other team and win by at least 2. Otherwise, we'll keep going until you win by 2. Nicely done by the Black Knights, and Hempfield is on set point number 1 in the 3rd set. Silly Byler complaining to Lauren Cassia and Bridget McTamney on the front line. Shelly Lively serving set point number 1, but PW is up 2-0 in the match. Redbird puts it down, and PW is not done yet in the set. Time for another side out. Aquaviva is in for Waltz. This is the 3rd match this season PW has played in Upper Dublin. Free ball Mahosky. Cassia will put it down. Carbo. Redbird. And that's going to fall. PW's down 24-23. PW gets this next point. It will be first to 26, and you must win by at least 2. PW has been used to 24 all situations this postseason. Riley is out. That was 3 set points for Hempfield, and now it's first to 26. It's 24-24. PW with a side out. Surprised Andrew O'Leary hasn't called timeout. Pushed over. No double hit. Point Hempfield, set point for the Black Knights. PW needs to get this point to be first to 27. Now Katie Minnick will be serving. There's Ward. Cassia puts it over. Carbo. Aquaviva out of play. Point PW on the block. First to 27, you must win by at least 2. If PW gets point here, believe it or not, that will be match point. No one this season thought PW would even get to the state playoffs or even beat Upper Marion. O'Brien with the block, still in play for the Black Knights. There's Ward. Blocked. Ward gets under it. There's Rippert. Aquaviva pushes. Thompson off a deflection. McTavney. Aquaviva puts it down. Match point for PW. Again, Hempfield has been in the state final from 2010 to 2015, all 6 of those years. PW on match point. Cassia serving match point. Down goes Hempfield! PW sweeps Hempfield wins the first set 27-25 and will move on to the state quarterfinals. And for the first time since 2009, Hempfield will not be in the state final. Plymouth Whitemarsh moves on after the 3-0 victory against the Black Knights. And on November 12th, the Lady Colonials will take on either District 11 champ Parkland, a two-time defending state champ, or District 1 third place Council Locklower. So again, PW beats Hempfield 3-0 in the opening round. That's another edition of CITV Sports. I'm 2011 Plymouth Whitemarsh alumnus Scott Samuel David Weiss. PW is moving on, and we can't wait to cover more volleyball action on CITV. Good night, everyone.